morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend Han here, and it's absolutely great to see you here this morning. If you watched the interview last night, you know today is about another fantastic Facebook research software, marketing software that's gonna really do the Facebook marketing research the right way to find that target audience. Who is gonna be the really engaging people come to your site? If they come to your site, what's the most engaging content? And to kind of be the fly on the wall, spy on your competition. What are they doing right as far as Facebook engagement goes, as far as building fan goes? You're gonna have this great overlook of everything they does. Okay, all right. So the name of the product is called the Social Control System, as you can see over here, Social Control System, and it is made by Steve Binning. Okay, all right. So make sure you're coming here at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Grab from the Clean Cookies, grab from the link below, so because you're gonna get all kinds of awesome bonuses. You're gonna get $1,000 bonus from Steve Binning, and then additional 50 some other bonus from me. Okay, all right. So it'll be very exciting about this, and let's kind of, if you want to check out sales page, click here. If you want to check out the interview, click there. It's there. Here's the sales page, and here is the interview page you guys saw last night. So without further ado, let's let Steve quickly went to what this software does exactly, and most importantly, how this is going to really change the way you do Facebook marketing. So I'll be right back after a very short video.
Hi, my name's Steve Ben, and I just wanted to take a moment of your time to demo a radical new piece of Facebook software that I've got coming out on June 12th at 11 a.m. EDT. It's called the Social Control System. Now, the Social Control System is designed to solve a lot of the issues that we're facing with Facebook marketing. Not least, we need to get away from using scrapers and doing these big sort of custom audiences built on Facebook IDs. We also spend an awful lot of time choosing new niches or niches, depending on how you say that just don't pan out, they don't work out. We engage with pages and groups that have really low engagement. You don't want to be doing that either. Then we spend all our time creating content, and some of it works and some of it doesn't. And sometimes we just post it at the wrong time and we don't get engagement. And that's really frustrating. And then if all of that works, then you've got to figure out how to monetize, and you've got to keep the content coming. So I've just given you kind of an end-to-end view from starting off with Facebook, finding your niche, to getting content. Then you want to laser target the people who are going to most likely respond to you. Okay, that's obviously going to be the most effective way of advertising, but how do we do that now? And then, how do you make the cash? Well, the Social Control System is a complete solution to that. Okay, it's been a year in development. It's a Mac PC desktop app called Social Search and a cloud app. In other words, that runs in your web browser, means even if you're not at your normal computer, you can still check in. And also, you can get other people to work on different aspects of the project. So I'm just going to give you a quick demo right now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add a new project called Launch. What's that done is that's created a project now which is on the cloud server, okay, so we can access everything up there. What we'll do right now is we'll just focus on the app. So what you can do is you can search groups, pages, and people. You can search within your Facebook account, or you can search publicly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to demonstrate a little bit of how the app works and how it's going to get you great results. So let's say you've got a particular niche or niche that you're wanting to enter. You've got some ideas. So you might do a public search first, then you might want to search through your groups. And let's say, that we're just kind of going through and we find this group here and it looks interesting. We can see it's got 200 members. Now with groups, pages, and people, you can actually sort the list of your results by the number of people. That's really powerful. And, let's say we found this one that's interesting because the ones with more members and that match your keywords are probably going to be good niches to enter. We can do a quick search if we just want to update, or we can do a fast search. This is going to pull in all the data we need to absolutely dominate or, get social control over our audience. So we'll just leave that to search for a second. Okay, so we've got the basic statistics back right now. And what we found out is that this group, okay, basically they get a lot more replies than likes. And what that says is they've got a really active, engaged audience. Guess what? Active, engaged audiences buy a lot more than people who like. Now, obviously, people who like are still way more useful than people just read and don't do anything. So your approach might want to differ. Sometimes you want to go after groups where there are a lot of likes, or pages where there are a lot of likes, and sometimes you might just want to be focusing on those people who are engaging. And what we can see is that the most popular day for people to post content is actually on a Sunday. And the reply day is also a Sunday. So that's when, the most replies are happening. With a lot of groups, pages, and personal profiles, the difference between when people are posting and when most of their friends, fans, or followers like to reply is different. So just by matching that up, you can instantly increase the responsiveness that you get for anything you do. Blows engagement out of the water. Next thing, okay, the like day is Wednesday. So if you wanted to just focus on likes, that's the day to post on. That's when the people who are generally people who will click like and share, most likely to do it. Next thing, let's say, this is a competitor website. And you can use it on your own or a competitor's website. You get a breakdown of what percentage of posts are text-based, image-based, video-based, or poll-based. Because if they're getting great engagement and they're getting lots of replies, they're probably doing something right for that particular niche. So here's what you've got. You've got the breakdown there of what this type of stuff they're posting. That instantly sorts you out. If you then have a look at your own page and it's a little different, just modify that, start posting at the right time, and then go after either the likers or the sort of full engagers in terms of commenters that you want. Next, what about content? Well, you've got no worries there. With the social control system, you get basically all of the top comments. Okay, so you can see exactly what's going on there. You can see how many people have replied, and you can see the kind of things they respond to. So not only do you know the times that people are going to respond, you know the people who are most likely to put the top stuff on, so you can engage with those people even more. Here's a simple strategy. Just, tag them, call them out, like what they're doing as well. That way they're more likely to notice what you do. You keep liking their stuff and commenting on it, then you comment, you do something, guess what? They're all over it. I did this exact same thing, okay, with one of the biggest marketers there's ever been, John Reese, okay? We weren't friends on Facebook a couple of days ago. I used this exact strategy, got John to not only like my post, comment it, say awesome, and then to share it, okay, with his sort of massive list of friends. That was insane. Next thing, this is really important, okay, we've got the top responders. So we've already seen those people who have generated the most content, and we've seen what content's good. But now let's say we want to build up a list of people. Okay, we can see Randy Smith is leading this group again, Phil Henderson there. So what we do is we can click there just to access their profile, or if we want to bookmark them to the cloud, so we can work out, exactly these are the people we need to engage with. These are the people that we need to get commenting. We just bookmark those people. If you want to do a search on them and find all this data out for their personal profile, so you can find what else they're interested in, what current things they're talking about, because that's a great way to start a conversation, you just click the full search icon there. Then we move over to demographics. This is going to blow you away. So here's the demographics section. Here's what's really amazing about the demographics data. We can find the top 20 common groups, okay? So we've basically got all the things they've got in common. So this lets us know all the stuff they're interested in. Let's say you find something in one group here, maybe cult of copy, or maybe that's some content that you could share with an idea from here. You've got lots of ideas to match things up and also to grow your audience. Because if you're sort of targeting this group here, and then you find there are lots of people outside who aren't members, so you're wanting to do something similar to them, that you've got a much bigger pool. If you're doing advertising, where to advertise for extra cheap because other people aren't aware of these connections, and you're still going to be getting to the right people. So what we can do here is we can just start bookmarking these, and these go into our cloud account and also the project section over here. We've also got top 20 common pages as well. So Mark Lyford's hitting up there, Russell Brunson, Simon J. Warner, even Darren Brown. So that's interesting. We've also got gender breakdown and top 10 locations. So that's useful, like say, if you're wanting to work on a time zone basis. So you want to be advertising at a certain time or posting at a certain time, or you want to be sharing stuff that's local and relevant. That's all good. Next, and this is even more powerful, this is the intent section. Now the intent section exposes a secret hidden Facebook metric, okay, that predicts if something's going to go viral, okay? And you don't have public access to this, but we found a way in. And what this means is that we can actually see, what sort of amount of posts are really, really doing well. We can also see how much viral potential has been achieved in terms of shares. And we've also got commercial intent, which means that the social control system actively digs down, looks for links where there's a direct money link there. So what you can do is you can go to all your competitor sites, pages, profiles, groups, whatever, and look at their top links. Okay, look at their top monetized links, and that'll give you ideas on how to monetize. Also, do this with any niche, and you can see if there's a lot of engagement, but there's no commercial intent, you know that's low competition, high profit potential. That's golden. And conversely, let's say you just want to have a look at all the funny stuff they've been sharing. You just hit export all links, and you'll get links to all those funny YouTube videos and memes and all those other crazy things. So, like I say, you've got everything you need, from finding niches with engagement to getting great content, figuring out the people most likely to respond, seeing what they're sharing, being able to quickly connect with them, just as I did with John Reese, just as I've been doing over the past year. You know, done a lot of big launches outside of IM and in IM. Done a really, really sort of high EPC launch to my sub 500 member Facebook group. That was really cool as well. So we'll just bookmark this here, make sure it's all sort of shared in there. And what we can do is just go to projects, okay, and just select here. And we can see all the data that we've got. We can investigate it more by clicking select. This has also gone straight over to the cloud app that I showed you a little early on. Now, we've got a really cool extra feature with pages, okay. Like I said, you can actually order your results. So you can do a search within your pages or publicly for publicly available information. You can see exactly how many people are members, but you can also see the engagement level as well. So if you come across a page which has low engagement but has quite a number of members, there could be an opportunity there for you to go in and give them what they're missing. Or it could be really those people are just the result of sort of paid likes, something like that. So we see here Frank Kern's rocking his engagement at the moment with 883 talking about. But Gary Vaynerchuk, okay, he's really maxing out with 4,528. So, you know, this instantly lets you know the pages that are worth engaging with, and also the niches that might work for you, or where there might be hidden opportunities. Now, everything that you kind of investigate goes into social data. So if you forget to bookmark something, you just do it in there. With projects, you can manually sync to the cloud if you want. You can also investigate all your data, and then you can plan out your campaign. And like I say, if you get a multi-license pack, you can have friends, co-workers, other marketers that you like to do stuff with. You can collaborate on a project, or you can temporarily give a license to a virtual assistant or outsource worker. So, you know, this has powered some serious success for me over the past year. I went outside of internet marketing, started focusing on this stuff, built this system, took a year to develop properly. We had to use all sorts of spreadsheets and stuff to do this manually. Took 5 assistants from Fancy Hands, a virtual assistant company, 4 weeks just to do one niche, but we did just under 30,000 out of it. And the successes just keep on coming. I'd love to have you on board. We launch on June 12th, 11 a.m. Eastern. So get on board, okay? This is a radical new system. It's ethical. It's safe, it's incredibly powerful. It gets away from all those dodgy loopholes that, you know, right now seem to be being closed, such as Facebook scrapers and things like that. So I'll see you on launch day.
Okay, I'm back, and it's great to see you again. So at time of this review, I don't have the membership area access yet because they're still working on it right now. So, but I do have the review copy. I'm gonna kind of talk about the things I'm experiencing right now. Just keep in mind, I do have the review copy. So some of the things are not fully functional yet, okay? So I'm going to point them out so you have some idea what they are, okay? All right, first of all, the installation, it's super easy to install. It's an Adobe file. If you ever work with it, just like any other Adobe file. Once you install it, it's going to ask you to hook up to your Facebook account, all right? And it's going to ask for your email and activation key, which is Steve somehow going to send you. I think it's to email or some kind of delivering system, okay? All right, so you're going to have that. And so so once you get that, you're going to come here, okay? When you come here, first of all, you won't have anything because you haven't done any research yet. Now, when you first click on this group thing, it does gonna take some time to find all the group that you joined. Depends, you know, how big, how many group you're in. If the larger, the more group you are in, the longer it's gonna take. It's gonna loading all that data. Okay, it's gonna take. It took about a good 5 minutes. So if the thing's just loading, There's nothing wrong with the software. It's just does just a thing. Okay, all right. So another thing I don't like about this software, you cannot resize it. Okay, just like one size for all, and I think they need to kind of change that. But it's really nice interface. Now, when you click on pages, it's same thing gonna happen. Depends on how many pages you have, how many pages you joined, and it's gonna take some time to load when you first get on. But here's the good news: once you've done the research, let's say, you know, I haven't done promotion and advertising, so I already done this. It's really, really quick. Now, I click on the run button. I say it's a full length research, but it still didn't take that long. Okay, and so all this is gonna save to a cloud drive that's belong to you and your team. Okay, all right. So if you ever search once, depends what kind of license you're getting. It's all gonna be saved here. So instead of so I don't have the I have the review copies. I don't have the project file. But if you have the you know, the upgrade license, the real license, you're gonna have a project file. So I can't do much here. So I can select the data. It's instantly gonna pop out. So basically, the idea is when you once the first time you go into all these things, it's gonna be time consuming. It's gonna take time to load and get the data for you. So let's kind of take a quick look what kind of data you kind of expecting to get from here. All right. So well, let's from glance you kind of know, hey, which one has the most group, right? And again, because I have the review copy, I can't even go to the second page. I know I have more groups than this, and if I click this key, and nothing happens. Okay. So at this time, this is the thing I get. So I can only hit probably the first, I don't know how many, 8 pages here. Okay, so, but from the data that I have, it seems it's working. So you're gonna know how many posts it's on the thing, how many posts it's on the thing, how many likes, you know, what's the best time to post. Now, those are very, very important information, right? And what's the top content, and who is the best responder, who is the most interactive on that page. What is the demographic of these people? Now, these are very, very cool. Now, if you're selling t-shirts, just go to your competitions pages, and you're gonna figure all that out. Okay, all right. So and all that great stuff. All right. So intent. Not sure what that section is. So not sure what that section is. Okay. All right. So and here's the page. Basically, the concept is the same thing. You know, some pages is really, really engaging. Engagement because they have tons comments. All right, I know Stack Social is a huge site for selling, you know, Mac apps. If you're a Mac user, you know exactly what that is. Snagit, we all know what Snagit, Camtasia, you know what Camtasia is. So a pretty active group here. So you can do the same study of that group. By the way, if you don't want to see this late, and if you already searched, you should go to the social data, hit a select. But let's just kind of let this thing run for now. Actually, let me just to save time, let's go to the data itself here. It's already done, right? So, so again, you have the same metrics. You can study how many likes, how many posts, how many comments, what time is good to post, who the responders, popular responders are. Here you go. What's the demographic data? Again, he's gonna have full training, not just only software itself, but also how to really use it correctly. So there's more time I can. You can find it like is a male, is a female, so you can find all kinds of crazy stuff about the page of the people that you're gonna targeting. Okay, so so this is in a sense what he does. He also search for the page for your friends, basically, you know, who has the most of friends, and you can, and that's how he able to pull off my name, right? So to find out what is my personal page, is that really engaging or not, right? So that's what he did inside the interview. So guys, in a nutshell, this is what he does, and he really kind of unveiled the data you probably otherwise will not have know anything about. Now, some other software out there require the user give you the permission to do this, but this software actually bypass that. You just kind of load, and by all means, the first time it's slow, but once you load the data to the cloud, it's pretty instant. Okay, all right. So guys, if you do believe this is gonna change the way you finding engaging content, engaging targeted customer to keep your Facebook advertising costs down, make sure to go grab it so you can I can send you all kinds of bonuses. So until next time, make sure you claim cookies, grab from the link below, and please keep smiling, and I'll be talking to you very, very soon. Cheers!